Hi, and welcome to another Whip Basics short. This time it's called Wave. It is about a test. Some of you know the other test I was shown in a video. It was that test, where you have the whip like this, and you just open it and then you watch the loop go down. Yeah. And there is another test. It's pretty interesting because sometimes I do this in my videos, and a lot. Yeah. Some people ask me, what are you doing there? It is about that waving thing. When I have a whip here and I do this, this thing. It looks like this. And you just wave it like that, just like that. Yo, what does that mean? It is a simple thing to check the balance. You have to be honest to yourself. That means if you move the whip like this, always exact the same distance here and here. If you go over here and on the other side just here, that's wrong. Then the whip will do like this, something like that, and you will say, oh, the whip is completely out of balance. It is not because you are out of balance, okay? So when you do this test, when you wave it like that, you have to make sure that you are all the time the same distance to both sides. And when you do this, you can see down there what the whip does, the cracker, the end of the fall itself, is the movement of the cracker of the fall down there also exactly centered. You do this here, exactly the same distance here and here, and then down there it has to go exactly the same way. If you are here really centered and down there it goes like this and that, or like this and that here, then there is something wrong. Then the braiding is not really even. Let's call it even. Okay, it is possible that the whip works. Yeah, sure. I don't want to say that, but if you want to know if the braiding in your whip is really straight and good, you should try that test. It is a simple test. Everybody can do that. Everyone. You don't need any tools. You need nothing. Just, as I said in the beginning, to make that wave test, you have to make sure that you are really balanced over there. Once more, for the last time, when you hold the whip here, and when you do this, you have to make sure that you do it all the time exactly the same length on both sides. It has to be exactly the same. You can look somewhere, just check for two different points on the horizon somewhere and say, okay, I want to go between this and between that. Then find the middle and then you do your waving here. Don't overdo it. Don't do it like this, because then the whip will go whee like that, and that's completely useless. This is nonsense. I would say something like this, perhaps the length of a foot. So half a foot here, and this is really enough by far to do this over here. Down there, this foot over here will become a wide way down there, okay? And this is okay. Just watch the end of the whip. Is it the same on both sides? Does it swing to both sides at the same distance, or does it not? You know that test number one. It was that thing, or that roll. It was that you have it like this, and you just go there, and it rolls down in a straight and nice line. The other thing is this. You have the whip here, and you just wave it like that, just like that. A small move over here, maximum a foot, maximum. Something like this. Slow, easy. And then you can see if the whip goes symmetrical from one side to the other. What it does. Don't make the mistake to do this. So again, just a slow controlled motion like this, and then you will see down there if the motion goes exactly the same way as it does over here. That's the whole thing. If you use this test, which I call wave, and the other test, that rolling test, you can call it Robbie's test volume 1 and 2 if you like, or you give it a complete other name, I don't care, just that we know what we're talking. Check the other video, the Web Basics video about the test when you can see the loop rolling down, and check this, try this test here. And if your whip performs perfect on both of these tests, you know you have a whip that is very well made. Okay, so that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and cut.